All right. BertaB.
What's up, my man? What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm feeling pretty good after that video shoot.
Yeah. You did great. It was cool.
Thank you.
Okay. It's been a minute since I've done an interview, so I'm trying to like remember how to. It's a conversation, but it's also like, okay, we're dealing with the camera, so I'm just dialing in. Okay, so let's start back to we met at Past the Aux.
Yeah.
Something Dope for the People. Was something dope. It was cool.
It was something dope. Was that back in January?
Yeah, January 24th.
Wow.
It's my dad's birthday, so we went out to dinner and then came. I was like, okay, yeah. I remember you specifically because I performed, and you gave me like the best praise back afterwards.
Absolutely.
You were like, oh, that's cool. Like you were like rapping, singing, kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that little vibe you had going there. It was like a hover right in that note. It was just your sweet spot.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And then you came up and killed it. It was like super soulful and everything. And I was like,
that's
oh, okay,
that's my
all right,
sweet
that's
spot.
what's up. Yeah. And well, the song that we just recorded that we got footage for, very soulful, very like moving. I think is a good word for it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, what is that a single just by itself? Is that part of a project? Is that part of more? Where is that coming from, and what is coming along with that, other than this wonderful footage that we just got?
Oh yeah, thank you. So I know for sure it's gonna be a part of a bigger project. It's gonna be a part of BertaB, my self-titled album.
Okay,
it's gonna be my first full-length album.
Cool. Okay.
So I'm coming hot.
Okay.
This is my first single off of it, titled "I Won't Forget." And yeah. I'm excited.
Cool. And Finding Me was the first one?
That's
not full length, right?
it was seven tracks.
Okay.
I was getting my feet wet.
Okay.
I mean, it literally finding me.
7 tracks is still a lot though.
Yeah.
Like, so for full length, what is that?
I'm shooting for 15, 12 to 15.
How many do you have right now?
Recorded and ready to go.
Let's say at least 60% done.
60% done.
Whether that's just
we
idea.
got 9.
9? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, because
awesome.
I got probably like 20 working, okay? So I'm going to pull from the best.
Cool, yeah. That's always.
And this was the one that resonated with me the most, so I wanted it to
I could
come
see.
out the gates with it.
What would you say your style is? Because I listened to Finding Me earlier today, and I've got some questions from that, but what would you say like your style is? What are you going for with all of this? Because I think I have an idea, but I want to hear what you have to say. So.
Okay, well, that's good to know because I don't have an idea.
Sure.
I hear music in my head, it resonates with me, and I let it come out.
Okay.
So it's always going to be deeply personal.
Sure.
And that's all I know. Anything that I do is going to be deeply rooted in how I'm feeling.
Okay. My
journey at the moment, that's usually where I'm going. But as far as a genre, anything, I have to just stick with soul. I have to put that out there because it's my voice that's my music. It's like my voice is like to me, it's the most important part of my music, is my voice.
Okay, cool. Speaking of your voice and instruments and stuff, you play guitar. Do you produce a lot of your stuff?
Yeah, I produce everything. I produce everything, yeah.
You produce everything. Okay,
yeah.
That was I figured that was the case because in listening to Finding Me, it was a unique production sound.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people, it's kind of like YouTube beats or it's like there's specific vibes, and it was like your music as a whole had its own sound. And I was like thinking about you playing guitar, I was like, I bet she produces, but I wasn't sure. So that's really cool.
I produce everything.
Awesome.
So I played in the band back from like 4th grade through college. So like music composition, that's just something I'm familiar with just from being around in general. Cool. So when I hear something in my head, I just build on top of that, and I usually know what's supposed to go where, and so I usually stick to producing.
So do you produce songs first and then words come after that, or do you kind of have like ideas for the emotions you want to do, or how do songs come together?
It's a little bit of everything.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so primarily it probably starts with a melody in my head, something that I just can't get rid of, something that pops in. Like I might be sleeping, I hear something, and this just wakes me up at 3 a.m. and I'm just, that's the one, and I go, so a melody in the head.
Cool. Okay, so this might be a deeper question, but when I was listening to one of the songs on Finding Me, you said something about either becoming BertaB or discovering or something like that. And so I was curious like what that meant to you and what kind of how that happened.
I think in the moment when I wrote those lyrics, becoming BertaB, it was becoming the musician, because I'm familiar with who I am as a person, but that also took time, right?
Sure, yeah.
But now I'm so comfortable with Roberta. I'm so comfortable with Roberta that BertaB was so new. But that's
artist.
Yeah, the artist. But that's my soul. That's how I enjoy my life. That's how I'm supposed to get around. That's what I'm supposed to do. It's all through music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So
it's a different expression than just words. It's like there's more emotion, there's more vibrations.
Yeah, it's
a fuller expression.
It's
in
a
some ways.
full experience, and I think becoming BertaB is like me experiencing all of who I am.
Awesome. Okay. Wow. Very cool.
Yeah.
So
that
what
was
should
a big
people
one for me.
say? What?
That was a big one for me. Those lyrics when I wrote that, I was very intentional on that.
I bet. Yeah. It's something. Well, it's just like it stood out to me as a whole, and I was like, oh, I need to ask about that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm glad you feel it.
What else? So besides this album, like what should people expect from BertaB more this year? Because what we're at May. Today's May 1st.
Today is May 1st.
5 months into 2024, which is
5
crazy.
months in. Okay, so this is kind of on trend for me. So I've been doing music since like 2020. I started on my phone, like on GarageBand. Yeah. So this is new for me, but I always like to release in May, I guess. So that's a trend. Cool. And I'm a Gemini, so I love May. It's still Taurus season or whatever. I'll let them have their moment.
So
but
birthday's coming up.
Yeah, but Gemini season, I really get activated. Like I really like to push. Yeah, I lock in, so I've got some more music
sorry
coming.
to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Do you think that that's like a summer thing, or do you think it's like, because I kind of wonder the same. It just seems like that's when things pick up, but it's also like it gets warmer outside, so you're able to spend more time outside, you get more sunlight.
It's a circle of life. You know what I'm saying? It just warms up everything. Life ends up. I'm a scientist. Heat exacerbates things. Catalyst.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you're a scientist? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a microbiologist.
Really? Okay, cool. That's awesome.
That's
do you
what I
work
do.
over off like where do you work in this area?
I work in admin.
Okay.
Yeah, I manage a cannabis testing laboratory.
Oh, okay. Hey,
yeah. For 20.
Stay in the lab and then come home, get in the lab, and cook some
You know what? Every day. That's what I do. Yeah.
Very cool. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to tell the people? I don't have any more questions as of now. I'm sure we'll have another interview in the future.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a pleasure working with you, my man. I can't wait for y'all to see this footage this guy came up with. It's crazy. Cool. But I don't know, just BertaB, that's who I am. That's what I'm doing right now. And honestly, just know that when you hear my music, it's a safe space for me. So I'm completely vulnerable in those places when you hear my music. And I'm comfortable being in that of a vulnerable space, and I hope that it allows other people to break down those walls and become vulnerable when they listen to my music, so they can tap into their own emotions, because honestly, they're all over the place, right? So you're gonna get a little bit of everything listening to BertaB. Like I said, every emotion I feel, I'm gonna give it to you in some music.
Awesome. Yeah, I think it definitely, just from my experience, it definitely resonates. Your music, even from the production to your voice itself, it's all just like very much real, vulnerable, and just authentic music.
Yeah, so that's what it's all about, raw.
Look forward to more, and thanks, Berta.
Thank you, my man.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. That was nice.
Sweet, cool.